Hello, campers, and this is Tales from the Campfire Podcast.
You see, it's my birthday. We're gonna battle for my birthday.
Yes, Keegan.
I'm
Take
gonna
us
take us
into
in a battle for
battle
my birthday.
on your big dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
You dirty bastard.
That was loud. Off to a good start.
What a great start.
All right. Hello. I am one of your camp counselors, Keegs. I am joined by Kev
What up?
and Manny. Say hi, Manny.
Hi, everybody.
He's only half paying attention because he's on his phone. We probably
Yes.
we should have checked with him first to make sure he was ready.
No, I'm good. I'm always
though?
ready.
Are you, though?
Always ready. I was just
Mom
getting
spaghetti. Nervous.
I was getting input from
Fucking
our
tits are sweaty.
social media representative that I should stop dropping the F-bomb.
That you should stop dropping the F-bomb?
Yeah, apparently
Fuck
I
that.
said it around a lot, around the world.
Around the world, around the world, around the world.
Oh, you know what it is? We probably don't have age restriction on Twitch.
Okay, we might have to stop it, put age restriction on.
If I give you the password? Yeah.
Text it. Don't say out loud.
Hey, Bailey.
Bailey, we're looking at all
Brown cooter.
we're looking for a brown cooter.
Off to a terrible start so far. We should have.
We should have been on a great start.
Where were we? Say hello, man.
Hello. Ándale, arriba, vámonos.
We actually have a few more changes. We have
Change it.
a new script keeper, as I've been calling her. And we have some new titles. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, up in the admin department, we have our producer of camp activities, Ruth.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Say hi, Ruth.
Hi.
Can we get a brown cooter?
Brown cutie.
What's your
And our heads of arts and crafts, Ashley.
Hello. Brown cooter.
So if they sound a little bit different, it's because they have a producer mic now. So we no longer have to share a mic with them. They just have to share a mic with each other.
Don't forget our social media representative.
Yes, of course. Our social media representative, Bailey, which is Manny's other half.
What?
And you can find her at Mother Vamp on Twitch, social media.
Yeah, just about everything.
Yeah, she's awesome on Twitch. She's very funny. But as for us, we are here to tell you the tales of the creepy, the weird, and the highly strange.
Bum, bum, bum. We should get that as an audio clip. That bum, bum, bum.
This week, we are talking about the mysterious Nahanni National Park Reserve in Canada.
Otherwise known as the Spoosh Magoosh.
The spoosh. Oh, how did you know that? Shit. So, what's new with you guys this week? Anything good?
Besides still waiting on my sewage to get fixed at my house. No, it's fine.
Yeah, you still got the poo-poo.
Yeah, and yesterday we got told that we have to have the water turned off for a week. So
Fucking landlord, dude.
I know, it's fucking amazing.
It's so
Well, I'm
messed up.
sorry. If you need to take a shower while you're here, Kevin said it was okay.
It's fine. I'll just get a gym membership.
Just for a shower.
Who knows? Maybe Mama see the big guns one day.
I might go in for a shower and come out ripped. Just
by sitting in the sauna for 12 hours a day.
The shower is
You
water.
too can look like me.
It's water and creatine. It absorbs into me.
Before I take the shower, I'll just sprinkle creatine all over my body. Use it like that powder soap.
Powder your balls with it. Your balls grow.
You got to do it like when you're breading like a pork chop. It's flour first. That's just the creatine. Both sides. You got to make sure it's completely
I just
covered.
sprinkle it across the ground and drop down and roll
Yeah.
into the water there.
Take some sniffs on.
Bigger brains, man. Straight to the
Or
face.
be fucking
well,
great.
You have fun with that. I'm sorry about your doo-doo shower. What's new with you, Kevin?
Well, if you look at what my living room currently looks like, I'd say this.
Yeah, this is something.
It's like a full control panel on this side, and then
It's a studio. We turn your dining room into a studio. It's sick. All right. Before we get into the news today, we have 3 new Patreon members. We have Kasha,
Whoa!
who is Moonchild Artistry. She's a good friend of ours. Bailey,
Thank
of
you.
course.
Whoa.
Thank you, Bailey. Thank you,
Thank
Kasha.
Bailey. Thank you,
Our good
Kasha.
friends and colleagues. And Jason Berry. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, Jason, I know him.
You know Jason?
I do know him. I went to school with
Oh,
Jason.
hell yeah.
Hi, Jason. I don't know you. I'm some random guy that moved here from California. About like 90% of the people have just currently moved here. I hope you don't hate me. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, so if anyone listening or watching wants to subscribe to our Patreon, it is patreon.com/Tales from the Campfire podcast. $5 a month gets you bragging rights and access to our scripts. So we, especially now, we have a new script supervisor,
Script keeper.
script writer.
Script keeper.
Script keeper.
Script keeper.
Fuck.
It's literally just my goal to try to get this guy drunk by the end of this as well.
I'm already
So-
halfway through one of these. I'm more than halfway through one of these, and it fucked me up last time.
Hashtag Bear Claw Meadery.
Patreon. $5 a month will get you access to our scripts, and it will get you previews to our episodes. So a day early, you get access to our main episodes. And then $10 a month will get you our bonus episodes. So every day
episodes.
after this recording, we do a Patreon episode. Now, we're not going to be recording that Patreon episode for Twitch or YouTube. That's just going to be us, just old style. So you can only get that by the $10 a month subscription. And yeah, I think it's a pretty cool thing that we do. Last week, we got into, as Bailey put it, my large urethra. And something else. It's the only thing I remember. PPS. More PPS talk. You fucks, by the way.
Hey, it was amazing.
Saying I laugh like Seth Rogen and Keanu Reeves.
I told you you'd find out because he had to edit it.
Shit.
Yeah. Like literally sitting there editing it. I go, oh yeah, I left and went to the bathroom. I wonder what my good buddies talked about while I was gone. He laughs like Seth Rogen. Have you guys ever noticed that? Yeah, kind of a little bit like Keanu Reeves too. I don't laugh like that.
Like Count
I go-
Dracula from Sesame.
Blah, blah, blah.
And then you said I look like him too, but you didn't specify if it was Keanu or Seth Rogen. And there's a big difference.
There's a large margin between those two. A large marge.
Well, if you want to hear that,
Marge,
subscribe to the Patreon. It's actually really fucking funny. I laughed my ass off editing the episode this week.
Including my kangaroo nutsack song.
Oh yeah, I really should have loaded that up onto the soundboard. It's so good.
I even forgot that I even sang that. And you're at work. We're at work,
on.
and he's just like, "Dude, look what I made its own like MP3. This is my fucking song about kangaroo nutsacks."
Whoa, bro.
You get yourself a kangaroo nutsack. You put your money in it. And then when someone asks you, "Hey there, sir, can you lend $1?" you hand them that shit. The fucking stupidest thing, I swear to God. I don't even know where I come up with this stuff.
It's so great. I was laughing so hard at that. And I forgot that I had my headphones unplugged and my 10-year-old's in the other room. I'm like, uh-oh. Plugging the headphones back in.
Can I get some new headphones?
These ones can be noise canceling.
I need to get her a pair of headphones. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the news.
Putin's still a bitch. Got it. All right.
Fuck that weasel.
Next segment.
Kevin, you're actually the first one up on the docket for the first story.
The docket for the first story.
Yeah.
Argentina vanishing woman thinks she's pregnant by aliens. Irma Rick is a resident of... Whoa. I can't pronounce that, man. I can speak German and shit, but I don't know that one.
Lederhosen.
Potatoes.
Jacinto Lourdes?
Jacinto Juarez.
I wish we had someone who spoke Spanish.
I know, this would be so much easier.
It was in German. God.
It's not.
It's not. It's Argentinian, which is close to Spanish.
Okay.
God.
Who claimed she had been abducted by a UFO in November of 2021. Her case made the news throughout the country. I need to have a bunch of tests done, she said. Irma Rick disappeared on November 16th last year and was a protagonist of a true enigma, as she was found 65 kilometers away from her home one day later. And she herself claimed to have been taken by a white light. White light? I mean, are we talking like Rapture or...
No, it's just a very pale-faced American that came.
I saw a white man.
Last name Light, first name John.
I mean, it makes sense to me. While being interviewed by Bahia Hoy.
La Brújula 24.
I don't know why we didn't give Manny the story.
Right.
Program, and Irma made a stunning disclosure. I'm pregnant by space aliens. I got pregnant by them space people. They did it.
And I said, go on, get.
Go on,
He had beautiful
He
hair.
went right on that trail right there.
Well, she began the presentation by asking for money because I'm a poor old woman who works in the fields. So that only works on a few people, not me. She also added that she had many things to tell. She went on to say, I'm undergoing tests because I could be pregnant by the alien. I'm not asking for much, but to have a bunch of things done, I just need a little help. Tomorrow I have an ultrasound and such. I supposedly got pregnant when they took me. I mean, that's usually when it happens, but okay. She ended by saying, I'm not showing yet. I feel discomfort. Things are happening to me. I have to consult with the prosecutor as she doesn't want me to say too much.
Yeah.
Aliens gave me a butt, baby.
Damn, girl. That's gonna be good for probing.
I looked at that alien. I said, put it in me.
I said, you're not the only one that's got something for your old bum. Mine's got diamonds.
I got a UFO too, an ultrafine orifice. Put it in there. Okay.
Self-cleans.
And it's self-lubricating. It's one hell of a machine.
The only thing that made that not weird was the heavy breathing. In
Also,
between.
the end, that one hell of a machine.
That's one hell of a machine.
All right. Let's see, Manny, what you got for Florida?
For Florida.
Florida man.
Bienvenidos a nuestro Noticias de Florida Man. Thank you, AT&T.
Wait, why is he?
Because I'm from Florida.
He does the Florida man accent.
Yeah.
But we got two Florida mans tonight, so I'm gonna have Kevin read the other one because he's got also a very good Florida man accent.
All right.
Yeah.
So on March 21st, 2022, in Collier County, Florida, police have arrested a man on drugs. Would you imagine that? charges after they found him shooting for help. Why am I reading like this? I don't know. While trapped inside a porta potty,
Ooh, the Porto.
deputies with the Collier County Sheriff's Office responded to the reports of a suspicious person. And upon their arrival, they heard yelling, "Go get!"
Like, how did they know what he looked like if they
How-
can't see into the
I want to know how he's
That man's taking a
suspicious.
I want to
suspicious
know how his
shit.
foot's just sticking out.
Just
Like, where?
We
one
better go
foot.
question him when he gets done with the paperwork. Jesus, like, no, seriously. So they're like, okay, he's in a Porto, but they're saying he looks suspicious. So it's like, okay, if he's inside a porta potty, how are you seeing in there to see if that man's being suspicious while taking a shit?
They're looking through the little vents at the top, just like,
That's a real suspicious poop.
Just one random Karen walking by.
Take him in for
That man
questioning.
doesn't need to take a shit. What's he doing in there?
he clearly doesn't shit.
Excuse me, sir.
Nobody goes into one of those. Everyone goes to a restaurant.
That's
a crackhead.
That's the leader of North Korea, and I hear he doesn't poop.
That's not a real thing.
He can also speak to dolphins, but that's irrelevant.
Apparently, in their report, deputies said that they observed a foot sticking out of the bottom of a single porta potty. The deputy was able to get the man out of the bathroom and identified him as James Gauss. Goussier. I don't know his last name.
Goosey.
What do you need? Do I need it? I can hear myself great.
Yeah, but your mic is pointed towards the tip of your nose.
Yeah.
See,
As
that's
is
way
yours.
better.
Whoa.
No, mine is right here. Look, see mouth? Like,
There we go.
Don't
Keegan
touch my
versus
mic.
Mandy again.
They don't like it that I can talk from over here. And
I don't think Manny understands how sound
It's
works.
not me that's upset.
deputy with the Collier County Sheriff's
Why are you mad?
Office-
It's only a game.
Office responded to reports of suspicious person. We heard yelling foot out of the bottom of the porta potty. In their report,
yelling foot.
deputies said they observed a foot. Again, sticking out of the bottom of a single porta potty.
Remind me of Austin Powers. When he
The
can't-
deputy was able to get the man out of the bathroom. His name was Goussier James. The deputy who looked inside the porta potty said they found a baggie with a powdery substance, which later tested positive for fentanyl.
Hey guys, while you're here, can you test this baggie of stuff that I got? I just want to see if it's good.
Hey man, I don't know if this guy's trying to sell me Ajax again.
Deputy Dan. Excuse me, Deputy Dan, can you come over here for a little bit? Yes, sir. Can you reach your hand down in that hole and give me that the Ziploc bag down there with that white powdery substance that I can see on top of that great Lincoln log? Like,
I see you got gloves. You mind? You know what? Grab my pipe. It's down in there too.
we're gonna have to verify.
It says crack pipe. That case there. That's where I keep my crack pipe.
It's not actually a crack pipe. I got it from the gas station, and it said it was a base for a rose,
It was one of the Forever Roses. Okay.
Well,
a miniature rose.
along with the poopy baggie of fentanyl, as well as a syringe, WBBH reported.
BB-8.
According to police, Goussier now faces 2 drug charges, including possession of a controlled substance, and I was going to say fecal matter, but
And destroying a perfectly good
porta potty.
porta potty.
Technically, he just made it easier to drain. No splashback on that one.
Ew.
Ew.
Was that it?
That is it.
Wow.
That was brought to you by www.wsoctv with .com.
Who cares? So I wonder if his foot was coming out the bottom or if it was like stuck in the door.
I think he fell in
Into the poop?
yeah.
Ooh.
Like I think he was literally like that's why I was saying like Officer Deputy Dan has got to go get the little baggie from the inside of the porta potty.
That's nasty.
That must have been a great thing to test out.
Oh no, I got some poop in your fentanyl. You got fentanyl in my poop.
I was pretty sure that the fentanyl test gets turned blue.
know you ate corn.
How do they know it wasn't just that poop water?
We got a code brown F down here. All right, Kevin. You read the other one.
My man.
Give me some Florida man. I need some Florida man. We got 2 stories this week. You're going to go back to the shame aisle that we put you in.
Shame.
I still love the fact that I was looking for glass bottles at a Hobby Lobby a few days ago. And the thing is that whenever Ruth is with me, I piss her off because I just fart in aisles. I don't hold anything back. I'll try to make them quiet. Louder the better. And I let one go that was a little bit more than reasonable. And seriously, like on God, there was a lady in the next aisle. And she goes, "Well, I guess we're not going down that aisle." And then, like an aisle on the other side, you hear this fucking lady. She was laughing so hard she couldn't breathe. She was crying, and like we heard her on like the other side of the store. Like, we were
For sure she was laughing, not gagging.
we were on the other side, and we could fucking hear her. She was laughing so hard.
Farts are funny. I don't care what age you are. Farts never stop being funny.
Whoever says that farts aren't funny, your parents hated you. Like,
Yeah, we were in Best Buy earlier, and Kevin was squatting and let out this like,
dude, it was loud as shit.
and we all left the aisle. And we're like, Kevin, you stay on your shame aisle.
I have incontinence. I'm shameful. Okay. Second Florida man. In March 2019, First Coast News reported that an arrest report stated that Peter Michael Elakwa, 41, shoved his girlfriend into a car in the bedroom. Why did I say car? That's definitely chair. Into a chair in the bedroom of a home they share and threw a burrito at her on February 8th. What do you mean you don't like Mexican food?
Was it bean and cheese?
I told you I can't have sour cream. Goddamn.
I told him.
I'm lactate intolerant, girl.
If I see but one onion in that burrito, I will literally shove that person in a chair and throw it at him.
Bitch.
Fucking bitch.
Black beans aren't Mexican.
How do you make black-eyed peas? You punch them in the face one by one?
So fucking stupid.
Who gets paid for that job?
I don't know how long our Twitch is gonna last with these comments.
Dude, I don't care.
It's fun.
We're here for us, not for Twitch.
We'll start a Vimeo. Fuck.
Fucking OnlyFans. A deputy found the woman
It's gonna be a very confusing page.
with contents of burritos spread across her face and neck and shoulders. Dude, how hard did
It's
he
gonna be
throw-
fucking great.
How hard did he throw that burrito? Oh my god!
Just like exploded in her face.
It's like that scene from Star Wars where she had to run her ship through another one at light speed. Like just straight through.
Oh, we got our mascot. He's actually
It's a
smelling. me.
tortilla.
Oh my god. Elakwa was arrested and faced domestic battery charges.
I mean, that's less funny.
Oh
but
my
fuck,
god.
dude.
How
Dude, like-
hard was that burrito?
I don't
I
think
think
it's
the burrito's
how hard
soft,
the
but
burrito.
the throw was hard.
I don't think it was just exactly how dense said burrito was, because obviously density did not matter. This dude's got a freaking arm. Like, I mean, this guy should have been picked up and scouted in high school playing
probably
freaking
was. How do you think-
baseball, pitching burritos that way. Like,
He
dude,
probably was,
Either
dude.
freaking Green Bay Packers got to look into this guy, for he's got an arm better than freaking Brady. Fuck Brady. You ain't got shit on this guy. This dude pitches burritos at like 1,000 miles an hour, and he wants to throw a football better than you. Bitch, he had the freaking cops called because he threw a burrito so hard This person's like out in a chair. Like,
So why'd you get locked up?
I took a burrito and I unwrapped it and I touched it all nice. And then I bit my wife's face so hard that literally she only spoke Spanish when they cleaned her off. Yeah, you know how hard that is? It's pretty fucking hard, boy. You'll be doing the Mexican head dance for weeks after.
Well, I mean, it kind of was like a Mexican hat after that. It was a Mexican mask.
Brings a whole new meaning to green card penalty.
guacamole doesn't count.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
We need to interview that guy.
Yeah.
We need to interview that woman.
If we interview him, can we get one of those the pitching machines and like see how fast his pitches? Like we'll just give him a bunch of burritos and be like, pitch it, and it was like 91 miles an hour.
Dude, if you can throw a burrito at 91 miles an hour, you are too strong for this planet.
It's got a perfect spiral.
All right, so I'm going to let our producer of camp activities, Ruth, lead us into our game this evening. And I believe that the admin department has decided on a official name for this.
Are we playing Yeet or Skeet?
Fucker.
Let's introduce it. Can I explain the game?
Yeah, yes. Absolutely.
Our lovely producer, Ruth.
We can get back to the point.
So the game is called Skeet or Yeet. So in this game, I will show a photo of a cryptid to our counselors, and they have to, it's basically smash or pass, but we named it Skeet or Yeet. So last week, I chose Loch Ness Monster and Manny's favorite, the Mothman.
Yay.
So today we'll choose my choice of two more.
She's gonna be like a card girl at a boxing match, but with cryptids on an iPad instead of numbers and rounds.
I'll show you as well.
By the way, Hafthor Bjornsson, good job on the fight. Watched it at work.
Oh yeah, he's a big follower of ours.
I wish.
No, he is. He is.
Yeah, I saw him on the Patreon.
Yeah.
He was on it.
Oh, we forgot to read his
Hafthor.
name. Hafthor
Hafthor Bjornsson.
Bjornsson. Thank you for the Patreon.
He could be a cryptid.
Dude, he
kinda
really could
is.
be. Being like 30 some odd years old, and like the size of like a giant.
Yeah, he's a modern giant.
He
All
really
right.
is.
So the first one I chose was the Yeti.
Oh, that's a
Smash.
sexy
Eat.
picture.
Damn.
Smash. Skeet. Skeet.
That man
Skeet fuck?
has a whole barrel.
Yes, Skeet.
He could keep you warm.
I would like to snuggle his belly.
Yeah.
Snuggle
Because
the
you know,
bellies.
his belly goes from like here to like there. That's a whole ball of belly to snuggle.
Yep.
Yeah. it's
That
definitely
Yeti,
Skeet.
that Yeti's a whole beanbag to leave on.
Yeah.
Dude,
And then you can go on rides on his shoulders like your child.
You imagine getting carried through the snow?
You're all warm because his
Yeah.
Yeti body is underneath you, and you just. I would make that Yeti my wife.
Hey,
My other wife.
I have a Yeti, goddammit.
Me and him.
God,
You and him can share me.
Oh,
No sharing.
but every time you come back from his house, you always walk with a lift. Why? Why?
Is it a female Yeti or a boy? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just a Yeti.
Yes.
Yeti
I'll
is
take
just
fur.
Yeti.
I'll take fur.
Okay, so she wants
You are
us to
very
kill. Yeah, I'm hairless. I'm like a weasel.
Do we have number 2?
Yeah, let's get number 2 up here.
Number 2 is my favorite, Goatman.
I gotta see him first.
Yeah, I gotta see him. We gotta see how sexy he is.
Is he a long-horned goat?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's a
goat
yeet
man.
for me.
Hard to eat.
That's a yeet.
Yeet? No ski?
Not even a fear boner off that one.
Fear boner. It's so scary. I'm hard.
Jessica, I've never felt for my life like this.
Doing.
You have to understand, man get urges.
You could have sex in the woods, though.
I don't know why I named it just Jessica.
Got horns.
I don't know why that was the first thing.
Oh yes, we all know the yacht man's real name is Jessica.
Jessica, please, don't leave me. The niños.
Bring your sexy yacht man.
So
booty
Kevin
back.
said yeet.
Yeet.
I'm gonna go with the Yeet on that one.
Oh, 3 yeets.
3 for 3. We're all gonna fuck the Yeti, and we're all gonna run away from the goat man with a beer boner.
I just don't think I could take that.
Not even. Some of the ones that just go.
You might get the pick of destiny off of them, though. You know?
Satanism. Do you want to do one more or just
one
the
more.
Yeah,
two?
let's do one more.
Okay. No, we got
Twitch.com
Minotaur.
Ooh, the Minotaur?
Tales
Mm.
from
Okay.
Campfire.
Yes.
Oh, Skeet.
Ski.
She took the picture away. I wanted to see them sweet pecs some more. She really finds like the sexiest pictures that she can.
She's
Welcome
got a
to your
type.
thirst
if you
trap
didn't-
cryptid.
I'm a yeet. Not quite my type. I like
And
That's
he's-
not my type.
I like less horns. More horny, less horny.
I feel like he could protect me, though.
I feel like if he okay. Since you guys
I could be a
would
stay-at-home dude.
He would come slaughter you.
since you guys
Damn.
would skeet both him and the Yeti, who do you think would win in a fight?
Oh, Minotaur, obviously.
Minotaur, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Half man, half horse.
Can fight in the dark.
Oh, horse cock.
Teenage.
Sir.
You didn't think of that?
We're a cryptid podcast. I gotta correct you. Half man, half bull.
Oh.
Look at you.
Well, that's just bull cocky.
Yeah.
Bunch of bullshit.
We're a cryptid podcast, technically. So
Cryptid.
We have to be accurate.
yeah, we can't be like Minotaur, Centaur. Two different animals there. Centaur would win both fights.
We didn't play the game song.
Play it after. Do the thing. There you go. Do that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them. But that's not that's not the game song. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Believe, yes you can. Believe in the power of the Mothman. Believe, yes you can. Believe in the power of the Mothman. Believe in the Mothman.
I just know Kevin hates it so much.
Because the really
love
sad
it.
part is that their mic quality isn't bad, but you know this was just on like a preset on someone's fucking keyboard they got for like Christmas when they were 8. You know, they just plugged it in and said, "Dude, do it."
You know it's on that
Do it.
Yamaha electric keyboard.
You know, when you didn't pass that first moat in the beginning of friggin' Legends of the Hidden Temple and they had to send you home with something.
it was the second button after what is it? To fucking Sun Song. I can't remember what it is. I forgot. I'm dumb.
I don't even know what you're talking about. The
It has,
Sun
like-
song?
They have like 6 different preset songs, and one of them is like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. The other one is fuck is that song? Shit, I don't know.
This is the most boring shit I've ever heard. Let's go ahead and jump
Yes.
into today's topic. So let's start with the story of the mysterious Nahanni National Park Reserve in Northwest Territory of Canada. This remote valley is home to strange and terrifyingly real tales dating far back as the local Dini First Peoples tribe over 10,000 years ago. Numerous headless bodies of prospectors and trappers have been found here after the late 1800s, early 1900s gold rush. This has earned it the nickname, the Valley of the Headless Man. But what or who killed them? In addition, there have been reports of missing people, reports of direwolf-like canines, and an unknown race of cave-dwelling humanoid creatures plaguing this area.
Big ass dogs. Weird people.
let's go ahead and give listeners and viewers a few more facts about this place.
Yeah, a nifty link from softschools.com says that Nahanni National Park Reserve is an 11,602 square mile park located in the Northwest Territories in Canada, which is roughly 311 miles from Yellowknife. The first Europeans in the area were fur traders who arrived in the 1700s, and the park was later established in 1972 by Prime Minister Pierre Elliott Trudeau.
Isn't that the Prime Minister's name now?
I'm no,
Alex Trudeau? Isn't that the Prime Minister of Canada? Alex Trebek?
No, that's
Am I closer or colder?
isn't that Wheel of Fortune?
Oh, never mind.
It has since
Patrick
been
Trudeau.
explained to its current size through agreement between the Canadian government and Techo First Nations.
First one of the episode, we made it pretty far.
Yeah. I fell down the floor. You had to, like,
Believe in the moth, man.
Mothity moth.
Believe. That's the current Prime Minister of Canada?
I didn't mean to laugh like
That's Alex Trebek?
Alex Trebek.
Who is the current Prime Leader of Canada? Isn't it Trudeau?
Trudeau.
Proto.
Shit.
That's not right.
I should not be laughing.
Former Prime Minister.
Former twice removed fifth cousin of
Patrick Bateman.
Bateman.
Patrick Swayze.
Bateman.
Wait.
Bateman.
Okay, it doesn't fucking matter. Go ahead and keep.
That
You
was
gotta-
the end of it.
No, it wasn't.
That was the end of it?
Yeah,
That was
that
not the
might
end of
be
it.
it.
There's another small subparagraph right there.
Oh, yeah.
The park is surrounded by huge peaks and features geysers, sinkholes, deep canyons, my ex-girlfriend, caves, gorges, and untouched forests. It has been
Just like your
largely
girlfriend.
Did she have a huge gorge?
Stop
Was she untouched?
being rude.
Did she have a sinkhole in deep canyons?
Being rude. You're being rude.
What about her geyser? Let's hear about that.
Was it wheelchair accessible?
This guy's knocking off.
How many dogs died in her geyser?
It has been largely unexplored.
You're thinking about it.
As it is accessible.
What's her name, Johnny?
Oh, fuck.
Could only
Water along
access it from
overland
air.
journey. And food is needed for several days.
That's a long ride, sir.
So, some could say the bush is overgrown in that area.
Holy crap.
You're gonna have to take snacks.
Oh, no.
You can fight for your survival, but you're gonna have to fight hard.
He's gonna go in there with a machete and some beef jerky.
You might be able to score a crab or two while you're in there. Sorry, Jessica.
I was gonna say, I don't even know it, Jessica. But Jessica.
I assumed it was the goat man.
It is the goat man. I don't know. I just threw in. I don't even know why I said that. I was like, well, my ex-girlfriend. I was like, I don't like. I don't know. I just wanted to say that. For fucking no reason, literally.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
All right.
God, that was funny
Manny,
as
let's
fuck.
go ahead and get to the first story, if you have it pulled up.
All right, spooky, scary, weird stories.
Taking a spooky dookie.
Who is
Who is that? That's... What's his name,
That
Ruth?
man has a gorgeous chin mullet.
Huh? Justin Trudeau.
Nah.
I wonder if he's related to the other guy who I already forgot about.
Patrick?
Patrick Bateman Trudeau.
Patrick Swayze.
Bateman Trudeau.
We found a story from strangeoutdoors.com.
Pardon me?
For the both
Por
of us.
qué?
You got another cup?
About two brothers, Willie and Frank Mcleod.
Oh.
I love those last names, Mcleod, who left in 1906 in an attempt to reach the Klondike in the Yukon through Nahanni. They were not heard from the next 2 years. They were not heard from for the next 2 years. I am sorry. But there were rumors of finding them a gigantic gold mine. Since then, the lost Mcleod mine has become legendary, and many have lost their lives trying to find it in the park. In 1908, the gold prospecting expedition found two bodies tied to a tree, later identified as the Mcleod brothers, both of which have been decapitated. How'd they know who they were then?
They had their wallets on them.
They had that
Hey, you
little,
see that body
little,
without a head? Check his
that
ID.
silver bracelet that was like really like popular in the 90s in school.
His blood type is A
You
positive.
No.
flip it over and it's got like your name, your home address, and your phone number on it.
And then the other side is the fact that you're diabetic.
Did
No,
they
not
have
even,
like
they made
the?
them at my school, and they just had like you can get pictures of like soccer players on it, or like a football because you like playing football, like just random shit on the other side. That was a California thing,
You know,
because
I thought you were
California's
gonna say
terrible.
like the dare to do drugs stickers that used to give you for your bicycle. You know, just on the bottom of the boot. Just
Dare to do drugs?
yeah.
Yeah, dare.
Oh, well, I know dare, but I didn't know they were daring you to do drugs.
Well, to not do drugs. But
Oh, well, you know, something I always think about, because I have tattoos on like every part of my body,
Really,
and it's kind of
All of them?
sick. Well, not
every
my head,
single part.
But if someone,
Oh, he's still staying away from one spot.
not that, but I do have a distinctive mold there.
Can confirm. No.
PBS. That's
You was
why.
talking about my Peter, my peener.
That's why he can't get a tattoo on his PP. He has PPS. He can't. If he can't be in
Yeah.
the same room.
Yeah, it's
there's
just
no
a
way.
007 gun. Yeah, it's a PPS.
PP7?
It's a gold PPS 7.
He's like,
Fuckers.
He just got a tattoo that says certified by the National PPS Association.
It's a stamp. They have to put it on it once a month after inspection.
Little holographic sticker on it.
And then you got to make sure you cut it up because you don't want anyone stealing it.
Like,
how you know you-
like the Goodwill stickers has got that clover cut in it.
That's how you know you grew up in a shit neighborhood, is when your parents literally teach you, hey, when you get these registration stickers, you got to cut them up like this because people come by and steal them.
I thought everyone did that.
Why is my registration sticker 7 different colors?
So why did my sticker come in 50 pieces? It's only this big.
This is very different.
As I was saying, if
PPS?
anyone were to ever cut me up, like kill me, cut me up, if they ever were to cut my life into pieces and it was their last resort,
The suffocation.
I would-
because you're not breathing.
exactly, I wouldn't be breathing because it'd be cut up. Mom spaghetti.
Nervous.
But I would be easily What made me think about it is a year or two ago, there were body parts that washed up in a duffel bag.
Oh, I was gonna say
In
like, the
Seattle?
shower.
It washed up in a duffel bag. Cool. What brand was
Are you
the
talking
duffel
about
bag?
the,
Are we talking about
uh,
a poor man or are we talking about a rich man?
the-
Let's be honest.
It was a Nike.
Oh,
was
okay,
a
so he was
Nike.
middle class. He was middle
Are you
class.
talking about the astronauting?
Yeah.
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 the rando nodding?
Rando nodding.
Astro,
Yeah.
Projectro.
Rando nodding is friggin' weird. I've only ever watched videos on it. I've never done it
strange.
myself, but just
It's a
Holy
new
cow.
like subcategory of high strangeness. Like the fact that
It's
it
how
actually
it
does
knows.
work.
It's geocaching for mysteries.
it's geocaching for possibly
do
dying.
it.
I have geocache. Ruth and I actually go geocaching.
I have crypto.
Put that shit together.
Crypto cash.
One thing you go outside to do, the other you stay inside and keep on hiding from society and people and sunlight and the things that make people happy. It's like,
We're literally sitting in a room with blackout curtains.
I know. And it's my house too, because I'm the guy that sits in my house and doesn't get up or do anything because I hate my life. I'm kidding. No, I'm not.
So for anyone that doesn't know, about a year ago, there was a big trend going on called randonauting, and it's an app that you get on your phone and you put an intention into it, like I want to see something spooky, or I want to see something
find a
happy,
dead
or I
body.
want to see a dead thing, and
I want to see
it
where
will
all the
give you-
crackheads sleep.
it will randomize.
Can you show me where my dad
coordinations.
buys the milk?
I'm sorry to hear he hasn't come back yet.
I just want to know where he went. That's all.
I just want to make sure he's not lost.
I think he's just having a hard time coming
Mom's
back.
been kind of antsy. She never got them pack of Marlboros.
It keeps taking me to this porta potty with a foot sticking out the bottom.
It keeps getting dark outside, and I know when Mom says it gets dark outside and the streetlights come on, I gotta go home. So I mean, he may have just tried to find a place to sleep for the night, but just every time it comes dark, okay, Dad, see you tomorrow. And then I just sit there and wait on the porch for him and pick my nose, and then he's like, "Hey, son, I'm still gone." So like, okay, see you, Dad. That was my imaginary dad.
What the fuck?
That's actually really good. That's fucking funny.
Oh my god.
Mom says I'm not allowed to have imaginary friends anymore.
That's why I only wave at them when they go walk down past my house down the street. Make sure they get to the store okay, because I guess my dad didn't.
I hear
That's
that.
my job.
What the?
I somehow brought that full circle. Don't ask me how, but I
Mom
did.
says that's why Mr. McCullough put cameras outside the store to make sure everyone's dads come back with the milk.
Piss off, ghosts.
All hope is lost. Randonauting. It gives you coordinates, and a lot of spooky shit happens. These kids went to the Seattle Bay Pier fucking thing, and
Baby.
no more mead. You're not even drinking mead. You're
I'm not.
drinking Rockstar.
Adderall and Rockstar is all I need, man. That's all I need.
These kids went and they found a duffel bag with body parts in it. And anyways, if that was me, they'd be like, "Oh, that's Keegan Pox. He's got all the tattoos."
Yeah, because you do not have one stereotypical type.
Only this one.
Only this one. Yeah.
Yeah. They would be like, "Oh, that's Ashley on that arm there. We need to track down the green-haired."
Who is that person?
Who is that girl I see?
Cat's yelling at us.
All right.
All right, let me get back to where we were.
Yes, please jump back into it. It's been
Two
too long.
decapitated
It's
been found
been
when
84
4
years.
gallons of milk in their hand.
Oh, they were on the way back from the store.
Dad?
Dad!
Dad? My dad's dead?
Dad, did you get yourself a haircut?
I know that's my dad.
He got that one a little too close to your shoulders.
You know how I know that's my dad? Because he would only buy that Fairlife 2% full vitamin D milk in a glass bottle. That's the only one he would buy.
And
he always drink-
long cut.
Mr. McCullough used to get it specially just for him.
Yeah, he likes that bottle because he can spit in it for long times afterwards.
Yeah, it
So
kinda
he
looked
doesn't
like
spit. He
it
doesn't
looked
spit
like
on mom's
chocolate milk
floors.
after that, but you don't want to take a sip of it. I learned by experience.
He made me drink it.
All right. Yeah, they were decapitated. The brothers were found by Charlie Mcleod. So their brother found them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So no wonder he knew where they were.
Yeah.
And why he
was
found
like,
them.
"Oh, that's my brother's legs. I know my brother's legs anytime."
We're only half brothers because,
I like skim milk. He like whole milk.
because
Here's my
John's
dad.
dad never came back with his milk.
So my dad came in with milk and gave it to my mama.
I don't know. That milk is kind of thick, though. I don't know if it was bad or something, but
Oh shit!
It was so salty.
sometimes it looks like my spit. Just kind of find them on the floor nowadays.
Sometimes Mama's spit looked like that.
I kept asking my mom, "How come you and Mr. Peters always go in your room and have glazed donuts and never invite me?"
When Keegan's laughing this hard, you know it's it's only funny because I've never seen him laugh this hard before.
Shit. All right. The brothers were found by Charlie Mcleod, another brother, and he buried the headless men. Apparently, they were his brothers.
Just after the fact. Oh yeah, those are mine. I'm sure of it.
Planting a cross to mark their graves. There were 7 witnesses when the grave was dug. All members of the search party. Okay.
Just that.
That was just a weird pause there. All right, just to mention a few more. In 1917, the decapitated body of Swiss prospector Martin Jorgensen was found next to his body, burned to his burned cabin near Flat River. In 1945, an unnamed body of a miner from Ontario was found in his sleeping bag without his head. Trapper John O'Brien was found frozen next to his campfire.
Let me guess. Also no head.
No cap.
No, actually, he was matches still in hand.
With someone else's head on his shoulder.
No, they just found him with matches.
I'm about to kill you.
He had
no
his head.
cap.
He had his head. Apparently,
Some shitty matches.
all I can visualize is a dude sitting there next to like a makeshift campfire.
Why do I picture all these guys in like jean overalls? Is it because they're Canadian or is it because they're old timey?
Well, it was
How'd that go
1945.
again?
Go get some mango.
Not even as we're getting to go by it. Well, also depends on what part of Canada they're from because they can
Don't
also be
you know?
speaking French.
They're from right above us, the western.
Right above.
Okay,
So they're
the-
definitely the A's.
Well, they were dead, so they would
You
be
want
right
some
above us.
syrup for your pancakes, eh?
Their heads are still right above us somewhere.
Welcome to the danger zone.
Into the danger zone.
Okay, I think that's enough banter. Keegan, lead us into the next spooky story, please.
Oh. All right.
Oh
yeah.
some spooky stuff.
Oh yeah, don't you know?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah. I've got a spooky one for you.
yeah.
In 1962. Oh, wait. That was almost
Oh,
a different accent.
No.
Don't do that one. No. No.
Not on this podcast.
remember back in my day.
Which reminds me, I got to file an HR complaint at work too. So.
Oh, there's no HR where you're going, buddy.
The only HR I know is Harold Richardson.
Harold Richards had the nice hatchet. Yeah, he had a real nice solid oak handle on that one. Oh, boy. You'd swing that thing for hours and not get a single blister. Oh, I'd hate to be the wood he was chopping. It came in all rugged. Looked real mean and spit in each palm, and he'd butter up that shaft.
What kind of
He'd be
1963 porno?
swinging that thing for hours.
What kind of 1860 gay porno is this?
Talk about feral fucking humans.
Oh, God.
I always have one. I have one where I go off. That was it.
That man could lubricate every goddamn thing in the
Oh, he'd spit on our clocks.
He gave us fear boners just by looking at us.
He'd fix our car just by spitting on it. His spit was very viscous.
Okay, I need to read this shit. The tongue, the lips, the taint.
Ow.
In 1962, The pilot of a light aircraft miraculously survived a crash unscathed and set about building a camp a short distance from the place where the plane went down. He was so well equipped to survive with food, fuel, shelter, with fiat, and camp provisions from the aircraft's cargo that he was confident that rescue would come within a matter of days. So he waited and wrote about his experiences in his diary.
Manly man.
This guy's gone back to like preschool for his comedy. He's kind of fucked up. Look at him.
I'm kind of fucked up.
Happy birthday!
Happy
Birthday to me.
Happy
That's enough of that.
birthday to you.
Many times he watched as searching aircraft flew overhead, but none saw him. He was
Oh, that's a nice plane. That's gone now.
So he waited and wrote about his experiences in his diary. Many times he watched as searching aircraft flew overhead, but none saw him. He was only 6 miles as the crow flies from his destination, although he was probably unaware of his exact location.
Can someone explain to me what is or how does the crow fly?
The term?
Yeah.
You don't understand the term?
No.
So as we walk, we weave. As we drive.
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay.
The crow flies straight.
Yeah, the crow flies straight. So as humans go somewhere, we weave, we add mileage to what we do, whether we're driving or walking. As the crow flies, it's a straight shot because they're in the air. So when you say as the crow flies, it's like exactly. It's another way of saying
just
exactly 6 miles away.
Has anyone ever seen a crow on a windy day?
I don't watch crows on windy days.
Oh, Manny, you know, like when
Birds
you,
like fly.
right? No, but I'm saying like when you get that HUD display, you know, on like any video game where it gives you like a marker and you just lock on that bitch, you just walk straight.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about.
Okay.
That's
but
the
in
term.
the air instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
I always heard that all my life. And
yeah, it's like an outdoors. He was so well equipped to survive with food, fuel, shelter, and camp provisions. Oh, I already read this. So he wrote... Okay, I already read this too. For around 50 days, he sat alone waiting for rescue, and then he mysteriously disappeared as the diary entry stopped abruptly. 6 months later, his plane was discovered by chance, followed by the camp and his diary. To this day, no further trace of him has ever been found.
Spooky.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, that's all. That's basically a missing 411 thing there.
Feral humans.
Feral.
He became
I'm not
feral and
talking
then he
about-
became a park ranger.
He was feral, and then he starred in a bunch of movies with NASCAR and Baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus.
Will Ferrell.
And a big ass elf thing.
Yeah, he said his daddy was Santa Claus for a while. What a weird kid, man. Thinking his dad's Santa Claus. Nobody believes in that stuff. That should be a cryptid on tone.
Kevin,
What?
go ahead and read the next thing here about the thing, the Nahaney.
Spotters.com says that later in 19th century, UFO sightings and other strange lights were reported in the park. To this day, fringe bloggers obsessed with cryptids renounce stories and a predatory bear-dog hybrid that went extinct in the the Coney period, prowling the valley, as well
Pleistocene
as yeah, that one.
Aren't you the dinosaur dude?
Well, I only pretend to be. I don't drive that
Jurassic
truck
is
for
the
nothing.
only one I care
He just
about.
plays a dinosaur dude on TV.
As well as signs of Bigfoot activity in forbidden parts of the park. Yeah, it's a big old linky loo right there. So now, what could be responsible for this?
Stuff.
what could be the you know,
So I
cause
think
and
I understood some of
responsibility
that.
this. I speak with a southern gal, and if you can't figure it out, then shut the fuck up.
So Bear Dog runs around. Okay.
Bear dog. Bear dog one done did it.
Man, Bear, Pig.
Bear dog.
Man, bear, pig, bear, dog, man.
Man,
Man, bear, pig, and a UFO.
Oh, they all
Everybody's.
they all fucked together and had an orgy and got that lady in Argentina pregnant.
Yep, that but it bip bip bip.
All right, let's look at the TikTok stuff with the talks of the tick.
The wicked a big big.
TikTok comments have made comparisons to being a window or a portal like Skinwalker Ranch or Ural Mountains of Russia, perhaps the Dogman, a werewolf-like looking creature type, or an angry celestial.
Like Star-Lord.
Star-Lord.
His dad.
His
Yeah.
dad.
Ego.
Igor.
It's actually just Jeff Bridges.
To touch back on the
No, it's
Mcleod.
not. It's
I'm kidding.
We got
it's Farrah Fawcett's husband.
Farrah's.
Farrah?
Humans. Farrell's humans.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt
Russell. That's Ruth's favorite. You know,
Kurt Russell is Ruth's favorite what?
Just person?
actor. No, because the Thing. Do you remember The Thing? Kurt Russell and The
Oh.
Thing
Ah, yes.
I love The Thing.
was freaking rad,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, all the
Yeah.
visceral like FX that was like really done. It wasn't just fucking CGI. And then they make a remake, and what do? They
CGI.
fucking CGI the whole thing.
Well, it's expensive to get
And that
Jello and
one
motor oil
is
these
called
days, man.
that
don't care.
genre is called practical effects.
Practical effects.
Practical effects,
Cutting
setting
edge.
the standard that Stan Winston School of Character Arts. I see you. I used to go to you. You're awesome. They base everything off of those movies that they do.
No shit.
So, like when you go into an animatronics class, they're literally bringing all that stuff back. Using like the balloons to look like skins pulsing. They teach you all that stuff.
As you were saying, Manny,
We have to touch back with the Mcleods.
the clouds.
McLeods? Is that how you say that?
I don't know. I don't have it in front of me. You just said Mcleods. It sounds like McLeod.
It's literally spelled MCLEODS.
I think that's McLeod.
That's Mcleods. Mcleods. Jesus! Holy crap! Oh god, that's gonna go clipped all over YouTube. Oh,
It's McLeod.
whoa.
It's McLeod.
That is not how you spell clouds, man.
It's McLeod. I'm sorry. I was joking against my friend.
Mexican Americans. Jesus.
I can.
Oh,
We do not need to be live on Twitter.
not after 4 fucking bottles of mead, you don't.
Oh, God.
It wasn't that bad.
Jesus.
It was said in humor against my friend who had. Who cares?
I'm fine with it. You have permission.
Anyway, back to McLeod.
The Mcleods.
Oh, look at that. Our Twitch just went down. Crazy. I love you, Manny. I
No,
love
it's
Mexican
still going, dude.
Americans.
It's still going. We're good. I give you permission.
Oh, God. Just stop.
You get the
stream,
M card.
delete the
I get the M card.
You get the M
Just-
card.
Just stop
Jesus.
stop the stream. Just delete the profile. We don't exist.
No, we need this. We need this for publicity.
Now you guys can respect the job that I do in editing. And you guys can respect that.
No, we respect it. We just didn't think that you would be the cause of having to heavily.
I just didn't think it was gonna be you that get our Twitch banned on the first night.
That's the goal, man.
I hope somebody clipped that.
30th fucking birthday gets canceled from the world.
Huh?
Oh
We're
my
gonna have to
God.
make a BP apology video.
Here's the thing: is nothing I say you should ever take seriously. I'm just only.
No.
I'm poking and prodding the bear. Eventually, will swipe at me, and I'm gonna feel very bad.
I'm pretty sure Keegan shot it with a shotgun.
That bear is PO'd right
Oh
now.
god. Anyways, before the Mcleod's
McLeod.
Mcleod's
McLeod's.
the Mcleod's murders.
That's another one of those porn names.
That was my nickname in high school.
McLeod's.
A few trappers and hunters in the area saw a third man with the Mcleod's. Whether it was a third man who cut their heads off of the Mcleod's is unknown. There was speculation that the mysterious third man was seen trading gold at several Hudson Bay trading posts. He couldn't trade it all in just one.
That's actually something that we might discuss in the future. Is the
Hudson Bay trading posts?
no?
Though through the years, other
no,
camps
no.
were found with
Hold
the
on.
remnants of bones and scattered equipment.
Hold on, I wanted to say something. So the third man syndrome is something that might, or I
that
don't
a
know if
part
it's
of
syndrome,
PBS?
but it might be something in our future as far as episodes go, because there's a real phenomenon. Oh my God, guys, we are a high strangeness podcast. Let me say podcast things that.
I just wanted to make third man syndrome wasn't a PPS syndrome.
It's not. That's a loner man thing.
Oh shit!
Unfortunately.
He's got nothing. He's got.
Oh, sick bird.
Oh wait.
Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me.
The third man thing happens a lot. People, when they're in like near death experiences, they will think a third person is with them, but there's no one there, and people think it's a paranormal like ghost or whatever. Fuck you guys.
It's some paranormal, a ghost.
And you can't go up on the table, buddy. You can stay right there.
It's a feeling of having an additional presence.
He's like a moth. He's attracted to light, but doesn't know why.
He doesn't have eyes. He doesn't know what light is.
You can feel the warmth on his face.
They're LEDs.
There is no warmth. The only warmth.
He has no eyes. Thanks for clarifying. We forgot.
He literally
Okay,
doesn't have.
can we move on to the story so we can finish this at some point?
Please. It's already 8 o'clock.
This is great. I love it. It's amazing. Anyway, through the years over the camps were found a remnant of bones and scattered equipment. It was as if someone wanted a valley to himself. The deaths have been blamed on natives, grizzly bears, fights between prospectors, or supernatural causes. Attacks on locals who have lived in the valley are most likely, as they would not have been taken kindly to unknown people trespassing on their land. Some of the deaths were investigated, and it was discovered the prospectors had developed scurvy and died. Lack of oranges, of course.
That's what it comes down to every time.
They should have had mead.
Me.
Skull!
Skull.
I apologize.
You're up, Keeks.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
And this is the thing. It's his birthday. He's a little fuckered up. That's my fault.
He's putting speed on.
I'm putting my.
Reading
My
glasses
cat,
on.
I'm not even gonna say
cat
it.
is being very strange right now.
He feels the aura.
Feels the heat coming off the lights.
And what are you doing?
There is another explanation from strangeoutdoors.com. About 40 miles from Nahanni, a loner named Albert Johnson lived in a crude log cabin. Albert Johnson was a pseudonym. His true identity remains unknown. He too searched for the McLeods.
Mcleod's.
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 He too searched for the Mcleods' lost mine. Johnson later became notorious and became known as the Mad Trapper of Rat River. In December 1931.
Hey, what you got in your river there, Bob?
Rats. Dude, why do you keep fishing here? I like the way they crunch.
You don't mess with that man, kids. He's the mad trapper of Rat River.
You don't mess with that guy over there. He's a bad trapper. He goes down and eats rats out of the river. Guy's weird.
We just leave him alone.
In
Just don't
December
talk to him.
1931, one of the native trappers complained to the local RCMP, which is the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
I thought that was like the rat trap masters.
Rat campgrounds of America.
Detachment in Alklavik that someone was tampering with his traps, tripping them and hanging them on the trees.
It wouldn't be the mounds of rats, would it?
He identified Johnson as the likely culprit. On December 26th, Constable Alfred King and Specialist Constable Joe Bernard, each of whom had considerable northern experience, trekked the 60 miles to Johnson's cabin to ask him about the allegations. Seeing smoke coming from the chimney, they approached the hut to talk. Johnson refused to talk to them, however, seeming to not even notice them. King looked into the cabin window, at which point Johnson placed a sack across it. The two constables eventually decided to return to Alklavik and get a search warrant.
I was going to say, is that a kangaroo sack?
You gotta handle that shit.
King and Bernard returned 5 days later with two other men. Johnson again
Wow.
refused to talk, and eventually King decided to enforce the warrant and force the door. As soon as he began, Johnson shot him through the wooden door. A brief firefight broke out, and the team managed to return the wounded King to
Oh, they shot each other? I thought it was a firefight.
where he eventually recovered. When Johnson was finally cornered up on Eagle River in northern Yukon Territory and the border of the Northwest Territories, the event became a media circus as Johnson eluded the Royal Canadian Mounted Police team, which ended after a 150-mile foot chase lasting... That's a long fucking foot chase.
Apparently they didn't have horses back then.
It was before horses were invented.
I remember when horses were invented.
If anyone's going to have horses, it's going to be Mounties in Canada.
They weren't mounting horses back then. They were just mounting each other.
Mounting everything. Why did they call the hills mountains, you know?
For mounting.
I'm just gonna go to the top of this very tall bill. You know, there's a big hill here. I'm gonna sit on it. Guess what I am? A Mountie.
I like your hat.
Lasting more than a month. And then in a shootout in which Johnson was fatally wounded on the Eagle River in Yukon. In his possession were found some gold teeth extracted from mouths of prospectors found dead in the Headless Valley. It might be assumed that Johnson was
Fuck
involved
mining
in their
for gold.
deaths.
All these prospectors, you know what they got? Gold teeth. And get me some of that gold today,
They're
John.
just taking them nuggets and stuffing them up in their gums so they can chew their veins.
Oh, sir, are you sure you got this out of a river?
Yeah, why?
It looks
They
like
all
an incisor.
Kind of look like. They all kind of look like teeth. Are you cleaning people up?
Never. I just got my pan and this big pepper box, pistol, and a peacekeeper. No reason.
I heard there's a bear out there.
That bear comes after my food every night. And I just put on my best every day knowing that he's coming. I gotta eat right and train right, you know? You gotta fight the bear.
This was a theory that the Mounties put on file, that he was responsible for the deaths of the Mcleods.
Mcleods.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a number 5, a 2 with a McFlurry and a McLoad.
Mixed.
Mix.
All right,
With some,
guys.
Oreo chunks.
Chunky.
The Nahanni National Park Reserve in Canada. Now, what's going on there? Is it haunted? Are headless people just showing up for the fun of it?
Are there feral humans?
Are there feral humans? Are there Bigfoots? Are there dog men? Are there dire wolves? Who the fuck knows?
Was
It-
it
could
the
that-
Mexicans?
Could some...
Not me this time.
No, it was actually the
Mexican.
Hispanic man across the table there.
I was checking him.
This is why I sit on this end of the table and I have a cat.
Let me just pet my cat here. I'll be fine.
You come today on the day of my daughter's wedding, asking for what? A favor?
I got the cat and everything is sitting in my high back chair and everything.
Wow.
And you gotta put down the cannoli and pick up a gun. Come on, we gotta go to 33rd Street to the coffee shop and meet Giuseppe.
Headless corpses washing up in the Nahanni National what the fuck ever.
The NNPR.
Is it murders? Is it Bigfoot? Is it dogmen?
Is it the
Or is
Mounties?
Or is it just another campfire tale?
And remember, campers, don't go wandering too far from the campfire. There are things in the woods watching you, waiting for you to come into the dark.